guys, welcome back to Flipping DIY. In today's video I'm taking this table that I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace for free and I'm going to be making it over into a gorgeous modern farmhouse coffee table, so do make sure you stick around until the end to see the final result. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already and leave today's video a thumbs up, and let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so I actually changed my mind on what I was going to do with this halfway through. So I watered it down and made sure I didn't prime or anything because I didn't want the legs to be too opaque. But once I'd done the first layer, I didn't really like how this was looking. So I did go in again and do another coat of paint so it was more of a stark white, just so it was a bigger contrast between the white legs and the stained top. And I'm really glad that I did because I just love how it all came together in the end. So I just went ahead and let that dry overnight, and then the next day I went in and did the top lacquer with the Rust-Oleum. I love that brand, it seems to work really well, and I just loved putting this lacquer on. It was honestly like using water, and I thought it would be more of a thick paint kind of texture to it, but it wasn't. It was like a really thin, watery substance, so it was actually really nice putting it on. Yeah, and once that's done I can then let that dry and then move on to the top of the table. So I've been really loving the modern farmhouse stained wood kind of style lately, which is why I chose the walnut stain in this one. And I've not ever stained anything before, I've never varnished anything. This was definitely a trial and error, just sort of go with the flow and see what happens, and I was really over the moon with how it turned out. It turned out exactly how I pictured it, and it just goes with the white legs beautifully. Okay, so it says on the tin to do 2 to 3 coats of this, and I think I ended up doing 5 or 6 because there were certain areas on the table that just weren't staining, so I constantly had to keep sanding off patches and then restaining it. So this was definitely trial and error, and yeah, it did take a few coats to actually get the desired look, but it worked out in the end. Okay, so this was the before and now this is the after, and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Do make sure you leave it a thumbs up, and I'll see you back here in the next one.